showing my stats. 249% critical. I would like to have more proficiency, but instead I put it in between resilience and valor for the crits. Resilience for the armor because I don't want to be a glass cannon, and a lot of the enemies they're going to end up hitting you quite a bit if you're fighting things like adaptoids or anything like that. They're probably going to end up catching you eventually. And then I have my intensity, which I definitely want to get more of. So next, let's look at the gear. So I managed to get this from the Final Hive mission, the last Avenger standing. The main reason I use it is because it has both base stats I want at a pretty good high number. As you see, I've only leveled it up 4 times because it's so expensive. The first perk, that Jarvis barrier that gives me 20% of willpower. Now that right there will save your ass completely. Gives a barrier where it looks like on my health bar about like 45% honestly, but it lasts about 50 seconds and it does not go away until either the timer cools down or you take the damage. Now I'm not sure if you can stack it with another piece because I actually got another piece eventually, but I didn't decide to use it because the rate was so low and the perks I didn't like. But other than that, I used this for the last modifier. That's 17.5% damage, status damage on Odin Force attacks. Now that's great. Now the hammer, I would like a different one. I'm kind of fine with the buffs up here. I would take one honestly with valor and intensity only, or might a little bit higher. But I mainly just use it for the middle perk and also the bottom perk. Then I have this chest piece, which I'm not really sold over, but can't argue with the numbers. Resilience, so that's giving me all of my resilience on one item. I mean, all of my resolve on one item. Then you have the resilience, that's a pretty high number. I've only upgraded it 4 times also, and it's already this high. But as you see the perks right there, the middle one, great. Lets me save a lot of energy. And then right there at the bottom, it boosts my maximum. Then you have this belt, which I'm actually searching for a matching chest piece with similar effects. Now, I've only ever seen 2 items with this type of perk. I had a gamma chest, but it was only a level 121. So then that's also 20% damage dealt overcharged on everything. Then I have my artifact. As you see, I'm already at 8 upgrades. Then, to give me the rest of my valor, I have this. Not too keen on the perks, but it's worth it. And then to give me a lot of precision, I have this. Now, I would definitely take one with different perks if I could find it, but I haven't came across one. Then if you look at the skills, I put it on willpower recovery for the team. That way it can keep the teammates alive, and it also puts Thor into like a overpowered, overcharged lightning mode where your overcharge is almost there. It just takes a couple of hits. All you have to do is basically spin the hammer, and you're pretty much guaranteed as long as you really don't get hit. But at the same time, I have another perk. I believe it's a mastery. Yes, while overcharged, I shoot out lightning to enemies around me. Now that is amazing. Wait until you see what that looks like. Then I have right here, when I'm overcharged, damage resistance is increased by 50%. That's very important at my type of level. And then right here, I have a additional 15%. So that's already 35% bonus damage when I'm overcharged. That's another reason why I'm so powerful. Then right here also I have this on. When I defeat enemies with Odin Force, they strike nearby enemies with lightning. Chose to increase the maximum amount. Can't go wrong with that. And right here I chose to reduce the overall cost. That way I can use my abilities more. Now right here I chose this one. To me, that was the best one because I didn't want the enemies to move out of the way or anything, because I can just cast lightning after it lands or while they're pinned. Then right here, this is very important. It affects my speed of the hammer. That way I can do more DPS per second. And then right here, just for fun, then melee, chose the combo finishers. Ranged attacks by 15%, and I get takedown orbs when I get heroic orbs when I perform a takedown. Now right here I chose the burn one. Now I've only seen this do this much damage ever since I put all of that valor on, so that probably affects it quite a bit. As you see, the heroic effectiveness is 5,241. That's pretty high. And then I also gain 50% life coming out of the Bifrost. Now, when I cast my ultimate, I've noticed that every tick does 1,000 or more. Like, honestly, it's like comparing a drop of water to what it was before to now a raging waterfall. Enemies don't even have a chance to honestly get out of it.
Dr. Rappaccini continued to clone taskmaster ad infinitum.
Look at that.
Live as long as a god.
7K base.
Eternal life doesn't occur to most mortals.
17K crit. Yeah, other people claim their build is better. I can't believe that. Plus, you just saw me get shot where my health barely even went down. It's all about maximizing the actual DPS. I don't even have to use my abilities, honestly, if I don't want to. The main time I have to use them is against enemies with overshields. That's pretty much why I save them for that and crowd control.
Lieutenant Skullface is
So,
waiting for
watch
us.
this.
It looks like he's in some kind of stasis. Guess we haven't tripped security yet.
We're about to.
I believe there's another one. Nope, that might be it. Okay. Yeah, see, now he's one of the ones that actually hurts me. Between him and this guy right here. But all I have to do is a takedown, get most of my life back. Now that would do more damage if I had my stun higher, but as I said, I have to find another item for intensity. So now it's time for some crowd control. One of my favorite enemies right here to show you the DPS I'm doing. Where did he go? Where did he go? Did they kill him? Oh, nope, there he is. Well, I'm not going to be able to show you that one. But instead, here's the ultimate. 3 times damage. 1, 2, now. Wasn't able to see the number. Odd. Is that a crit 20K? 13K on that. This is also difficulty 3. $17K. Okay. Now, this is the only reason, honestly, why it's even a challenge, because it's on difficulty 3. Yeah, that's almost 20K. Oh no. And I had a feeling that was coming.
On your feet.
Now, if I was playing online with someone, I honestly wouldn't go down. But these are all the computers, so you know how that is.
Again.
Now, using this same build, minus the band braces, I only went down one time. Look at that,
Got this
32K.
elevator running. Let's do this for
How many
every
Thors are
inhuman
hitting
this
for that?
Cretan put in a cage.
Human
With the
or
ranged attack.
Dave and Taskmaster need to be punished.
And so we shall.
I always like to go for every chest I can, because you never know which one will be the one you actually need. Another piece of crap gear. So let's go to the next floor. Gotta pick these up. Now, before I had on the R1 move where it would cause cryo tornadoes to slow down the enemy while also doing 20% bonus base damage. Now that one's great because you can actually hold R1 down and rotate around the room, catch anything within 15
I
feet or
joined the
so,
resistance to get out
and
of combat,
blast
but now I wish I
them
could
or at
look
least
that
slow
clone
them
in the
down.
face when you take him out.
Yeah, that was
You must
great,
look
but it
upon
only
the
holds one
Avengers
charge, so
instead.
I was getting tired of the cooldown time. So the one I currently have it on, they take 15% bonus stun damage and normal damage off the hit
I agree.
when it connects if they're already electrocuted. So pretty much if I hit it twice, they're pretty much guaranteed to take bonus damage. Or I could chain that with another
So good
move.
of you to come to me.
Now,
Predict
the moment of
this,
truth.
jerk face.
Let's see if I can maybe knock Taskmaster off.
None shall defeat God.
I doubt it since he normally, to me, plays more of the back. And I got my shield. Shrunk him. Alright, so I can push him back. Okay, almost 50k off of just that. Another stun. Now, I don't like this not actually showing what that's hitting for. Normally it shows. Look at that, every tick. Every tick. Look at that. Almost a 2k tick. Anytime I need life, all I have to do is that. Chain it with that. I honestly wish the computer was better at healing. Never would have went down if there's an actual Kamala player in here, or at least another player. Like I said, I would like to get my perks higher, that way I can get more shields, but work with what you got. Okay, at least 20K. Oh, I had a feeling that was coming. Not even sure how much that was for. Look at that, 40K crit on the hammer. Yeah, people say their build is better than this one. 30K on Taskmaster. Come on now. And granted, he blocked that one. Look at that, 30K. With an extra lightning bolt for 8K. Look at that. 40K. 41 actually. Base 6.3. Look at that, he blocked that one. Let's go ahead and end this. See if I can actually get an actual number this time.
Thank
Nope.
you. You have no idea what you just did for me.